Alright, the year is 2006. The heavy albums. Very, very limited amount of great albums this year. But, you know, then again, it's all about quality, not quantity. I'm going to start off with Motorhead with the album Kiss of Death. And this would be album number 18. I'm not going to say this album stands out, but it does have a lot of good tracks on it. I'll say some of my go-to tracks would be track number 1, Sucker. Track number 2, One Night Stand. 3, Devil I Know, has pretty sick riff. I like the hooks on it. Kind of reminds me of the old Motorhead a little bit. And track 12, Going Down. The whole album is pretty fucking good, but, you know, there's nothing that lacks on any Motorhead in my opinion. But I'm going to say this album is, you know, it's good, but not fucking great. They just kind of do deliver the same recipe a lot, which is not a bad thing, but, you know, I dare not talk shit. But I'll just say it, it's fucking Motorhead, so, you know, get it. There are 2 different special editions of this album. One of the bonus tracks is called a song Ramones 2006 edition, and there's another version where you can get a Metallica cover of Whiplash. You also got a special guest on the album, CeCe DeVille, doing a guitar solo on the song God Was Never on Your Side. And you also got Mike Inez playing additional bass guitar on the track Under the Gun. Next, we got Slayer with the album Christ Illusion. This is album number 10. And yes, this album features the original lineup of Slayer with the return of original drummer Dave Lombardo, who hasn't been in the band for about 16 years before this. His last album in the fucking band was what? Seasons in the Abyss, 1990. So yeah, that was a long fucking time. Then he came back for a bit. I'm gonna say my go-to tracks on this album might vary on my mood. Right now, I'm kind of thinking Flesh Storm, Catalyst, Jihad, Catatonic. I actually like the bonus track called Final Six. That one's pretty fucking badass. It should have been a regular track on the album, I think. And it was kind of cool seeing the artwork done by Larry Carroll, who's worked with the band before on the album covers such as Rain and Blood, Seasons of the Abyss, as well as South of Heaven. The album between the two. Yeah, whatever. And if you want to get into the whole accolades fucking bullshit, yeah, there's a Grammy Award winning tracks such as Eyes of the Insane and, Final Six, the song that I like. Ooh, big fucking deal. Anyway, no, it's not that big of a fucking deal. But I don't know if I want to compare the album to God Hates Us All. It might be in some ways better, somewhat equal, who knows. But it's better than what they were doing in the late fucking 90s with that, what's that fucking piece of you know that album, you know what I'm talking about, that 1998 album, Diabolus and Musica. Yeah, so it's better than that, but we're not going to say it's fucking Rain and Blood Part 2. We're just going to say some good things about this album and kind of move along, you know. Also, back to the obscure, we got Volume Knob with the album Residue and Bones. This is their only full-length album. Sadly, it was a short-lived project, like I've mentioned before. Features Kirk Winstein from Crowbar, only playing bass, like I said. Drummer Sid Mons, who served time in Crowbar. Guitarist Frey Thaler, who worked with Superjoint Ritual and Black Label Society. And vocalist Marshall Black, a.k.a. Mark Brainiac, from the band Graveyard Rodeo and New Religion. And that's right, Sid Mons, the drummer, he also played in New Religion with him as well. The album is self-released, and it's pretty much New Orleans-style hardcore, which is like Graveyard Rodeo, pretty sludgy, a lot of old school. So if you're a fan of like SOD and Carnivore, this is something you'd pretty much like. But I'm gonna say good luck finding this motherfucker. You gotta dig for this bitch. I remember buying it off the band's website when it was sort of a new release. Got a signed poster, that was pretty fucking cool. These dudes are actually pretty fucking cool. I talked to them on the phone a couple times. And I was kind of hoping to see him. I just kind of fucking, you know, I had the chance to see the fucking band. I just kind of flaked and, you know, shit happens like that. And I'm fucking kicking myself in the ass for that one. Alright, and the album was produced by Warren Riker. You know, he worked with Michael Jackson, the Fugees, Down, Corrosion and Conformity's live album. A lot of big shit, a lot of good shit. He did a real good fucking job with the production. When you play this in your car, you can fucking feel the kick drums fucking do the double bass combo. Actually, speaking of SOD, we also have Billy Milano from SOD on the tracks Brutal Attack. I dig the whole fucking album, but I'm gonna have to go with Wire Brain. It's like old school hardcore punk with the backup vocals, kind of like what Fear did. Let's Go to War. The little kid on the intro is Rex from Pantera's his son doing the come on, let's go. Yeah, it's pretty fucking sick. Burning Things is pretty tight. Fucking War Off Faith. I love that fucker. Empty Foil. The whole album's pretty good. There's even an acoustic number at the end of the album called No Tone Unturned. I think the drummer's playing acoustic guitar on it, and like the band's just kind of singing. It's kind of like a little campfire jam, a little funny track. It's like, even though I do have it, I really hope they bring it back in a way for the public to actually check it out, because it is really fucking hard to get. Self-released, you know how that shit goes, sadly. Oh yeah, for all you Motorhead fans, there's a song called 8 of Spades, and it's a little, tribute to Lemmy, just because, Motorhead. And up next, we got Goat Whore with the album Haunting Curse. This is their third album, probably my second favorite. I think I love the first album the best. This one's pretty fucking tight, comes really fucking close. And this would be their Metal Blade Records debut, by the way, and they've been on the label since. And to me, that's a big deal, because I'm a big fan of the record label. And I'll be honest, I had to backtrack, because I can't remember song titles for shit on a lot of albums, but I'm going to go with songs like Bloodletting Upon the Cloven Hoof, Forever Consumed Oblivion, the title track, as well as Wear These Scars of Testimony. The whole album is pretty fucking tight, I'm going to say. I really like how they added the thrash element to it. It's not just black metal like the first two, the other albums had a little thrash influence, but this time it got a little bit more heavier. The new drummer, Zach Simmons, he delivered some good shit on this album. This is his debut time in the band. It sounds fucking tight. The guitar work by Sammy Duet is fucking tight, dude. I'm gonna go with the production a lot. The production's fucking clean. It's crisp. It's just really big sounding. It knocks you in the fucking face. You know what I mean? Yeah, on bass we got Nathan Bergeron, and of course on vocals we got Ben Falgout. Deliver the goods. Kind of off topic, but not. Right now we got a Soylent Green reunion going on, which I think is fucking phenomenal, because I haven't seen them since '08 when they put out their final album so far. And then we got Acid Bath. So Sammy Duet is going to be busy at that. Zach Simmons, and I think Nathan's playing bass on that. But yeah, we got a new incarnation of Acid Bath with Dax Riggs on vocals. I'm fucking stoked. I'm really fucking hoping they will do a lot more than just this reunion show in Las Vegas next year. And of course, Mike Sanchez on second guitar. I'm pretty stoked just to even hear this, but hoping there's some more surprises in store for that. But back to the topic. And there is a music video for the track Alchemy of the Black Sun Cult. And yes, the album was produced by Eric Rutan, who's also known as the guitarist for Cannibal Corpse, as well as Morbid Angel, as well as Hate Eternal. I'm going to be kind of lazy on this motherfucker. I know I should probably be mentioning a release, a full length, or whatever. I mean, it's part of an EP, the band Fu Manchu. I'm really digging the cover of Van Halen's DOA. That was one of my fucking childhood favorite songs by the band, the original band Van Halen. Fucking love that song. But then hearing a band that I currently enjoy covering it, making their own fucking edition of it without trying to copy it, because good luck trying to copy Van Halen in general, but adding their own fucking twist on it, it's pretty fucking tight. So Fu Manchu put out this 7-inch vinyl. Side A's Hung Out to Dry, and side B's Between the Lines. And it's accompanied by a CD, a 4-track CD with Hung Out to Dry and Between the Lines, but also a song called Never Again, and then Van Halen's DOA. I didn't really listen to all these songs properly to give a good indication on how I like them and all that. Fu Manchu's a good band. They put out good shit regardless. But I just figured I'd throw in the DOA thing, because, you gotta fucking mention Van Halen. Gotta keep that fucking shit alive, And Fu Manchu's just one of those bands that fucking, I think they always sound pretty good most of the time. There's a couple albums they put out, I was kind of like, it's good, but not great. But then some albums are fucking just blow you away. And they did another fucking, they did a good version of fucking Godzilla by Blue Oyster Cult, but I'll probably talk about that later. And I'm gonna try to wrap this up, but Voivod put out K-Tours, and then I'll just throw this in. Rebel Meets Rebel, it's formerly called David Allan Coe and the Cowboys from Hell, which is pretty cool. It's fucking be like ZZ Top on steroids. It's pretty much Pantera with David Allan Coe on vocals. So you got Dimebag Darrell, Vinnie Paul, and Rex. And you got Hank Williams III busting out some backup vocals as a guest on a couple tracks. I remember being really hooked on the album when it came out. I thought it was fucking awesome. It is good. I listen to it now. It didn't age well with me, but there's a couple tracks that do stand out. Cowboys Do More Dope Than Rock and Rollers. Fucking badass song. I kind of dig the flamenco instrumental acoustic piece Dimebag does called Panfilio or something. But I think the song Heart-Worn Highway is my fucking favorite. It's kind of a, I don't want to call it a power ballad, but it's really catchy and it kind of gets you in the mood like you're in the desert. It's just one of those it's just one of those tracks you gotta listen to while you're like on a drive out on the road or something. And the intro track, Nothing to Lose, that's pretty fucking tight. I like hearing how it just fucking a chugging riff, and then you hear fucking David Allan Coe comes in. It's like, fuck, dude, this is like Texas badassery right in your fucking face. But I mean, yeah, if you're a Pantera fan or just a fan of Dimebags, his fucking guitar work on it is fucking stellar. I think it's better than the Damage Plan album that Diamond Vinny did, which I'm not gonna talk trash on it. It's an album I was into for like a year or two and kind of got tired of it. But no, some of his best fucking guitar work is on this album. Like, it hasn't been that great since like mid '90s Pantera. I'm not shit talking anything Pantera did, but when you compare his work on this, it's like, holy fuck, this is something like could have been done on the later Pantera shit. Maybe it's I'll just say it's equal. You know, it's pretty fucking awesome. But you know, this is something probably to listen to mainly for his fucking guitar playing. But you know, ignore the vocals if you're not into the country western thing. But I'm cool with it. It's old school style, fucking outlaw country vocals. It's not that fucking Taylor Swift fucking shit, or whoever the fuck these tractor pop artists are that are popping out of the fucking woodwork. You know, I can't get into that shit. I don't fucking understand it. Maybe I'm getting old, or just mainstream music's just really sucking balls lately. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you for checking out Mean Street Journal. No, thank you for checking out Mean Street Journal. Until next time, be sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell, follow us on YouTube and Spotify. Also, tpublic.com has Mean Street Wear for all your offensive apparel needs. See ya, have a great day, and if you don't hate my shit, hey, make a donation. I want to try to keep this channel going, and I want to kind of evolve it into some other outlets, which I will not talk about yet because, you know, I got lots of ideas and I don't want to fucking jinx anything. Alright, have a good day. See ya.